Hello there, and welcome to That's Interesting Facts. This is the unbelievable story of the rise of Dubai. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Imagine standing in the middle of the desert. No skyscrapers, no luxury hotels, no artificial islands, no supercars, just sand stretching to the horizon. If you had visited Dubai only a few generations ago, this is what you would have seen. Today, however, Dubai is one of the most recognizable cities on Earth. A place famous for record-breaking skyscrapers, luxury lifestyles, futuristic architecture, and enormous wealth. Millions of tourists visit every year. Businesses from around the world operate there. And the city has become a symbol of ambition, unlike almost anywhere else. But how did this happen? How did a small settlement in the desert become a global city in just a few decades? The answer begins long before the skyscrapers. Long before oil, and long before Dubai became famous. For centuries, the area that would eventually become Dubai was a small coastal settlement on the Arabian Gulf. Life was difficult. The climate was harsh. Temperatures regularly exceeded 40 degrees Celsius. Fresh water was scarce. Agriculture was limited. Most people survived through fishing, trading, and pearl diving. Pearls were once the region's most valuable resource. Before modern cultured pearls existed, natural pearls from the Gulf were highly prized around the world. Entire communities depended on the pearl industry. Divers would spend months at sea searching for valuable oysters. It was dangerous work, and success was never guaranteed. Yet for generations, pearls provided the foundation of the local economy. Then disaster struck. In the early 20th century, cultured pearls from Japan entered global markets. These pearls were cheaper and easier to produce. Demand for natural Gulf pearls collapsed. Almost overnight, many local communities lost their primary source of income. Dubai faced an uncertain future. Few people could have imagined what was about to happen next. In the 1960s, everything changed. Oil was discovered. Suddenly, enormous new wealth began flowing into the region. Across the Gulf, countries experienced dramatic transformations fueled by energy exports. Dubai was no exception. But here is where the story takes an unexpected turn. Most people assume Dubai became rich simply because of oil. In reality, that explanation is incomplete. Oil helped start Dubai's transformation, but it was not the reason for its long-term success. Dubai's leaders understood something important. Oil would not last forever. One day the reserves would decline. If the city depended entirely on oil, its future would be uncertain. Instead of relying exclusively on energy exports, Dubai began investing in something else: its future. Massive infrastructure projects appeared across the city. Roads were expanded, ports were built, airports grew larger. Modern business districts emerged from the desert. The goal was simple: make Dubai a place where people wanted to invest, work, and visit. And it worked. By the 1990s and early 2000s, Dubai was transforming at an extraordinary pace. Construction cranes dominated the skyline. New developments appeared almost everywhere. Each project seemed larger and more ambitious than the last. Then came one of the most famous symbols of modern Dubai: the Burj Khalifa. Standing over 800 meters tall, it became the tallest building ever constructed by humanity. Its height shocked the world. Many people questioned whether such a project was even possible. Yet Dubai completed it, and the skyscraper became a global icon. But the Burj Khalifa was only one part of a much larger vision. Dubai also built something almost unimaginable: artificial islands visible from space. The Palm Jumeirah transformed the coastline into the shape of a giant palm tree. Millions of tons of sand and rock were used to create entirely new land. Luxury hotels, residences, and attractions followed. It was one of the most ambitious engineering projects ever attempted. At the same time, Dubai positioned itself as a global transportation hub. Its location proved extremely valuable. Located between Europe, Asia, and Africa, Dubai sits near some of the world's most important trade routes. Airlines expanded rapidly. Cargo traffic increased. Business travelers arrived from every corner of the planet. Within a relatively short period, Dubai became one of the most connected cities in the world. Tourism exploded. Luxury resorts attracted visitors seeking sunshine, shopping, and entertainment. Massive shopping malls appeared. Indoor ski slopes were built in the middle of the desert. World-class restaurants opened. Record-breaking attractions continued to emerge. The city developed a reputation for turning ambitious ideas into reality. Yet Dubai's growth was not without challenges. Rapid expansion created pressure on infrastructure. Questions emerged about sustainability. Some critics argued that certain projects were too ambitious. Others questioned whether such growth could continue indefinitely. Then came the global financial crisis of 2008. Property values fell sharply, construction slowed. For a moment, Dubai's future appeared uncertain. Yet the city adapted. Projects were restructured, investment returned, growth resumed, and Dubai continued moving forward. Today, the city's economy looks very different from what many people imagine. Oil contributes only a relatively small portion of Dubai's overall economy. Instead, sectors such as tourism, aviation, finance, logistics, real estate, and technology drive much of its growth. In other words, Dubai achieved exactly what its leaders hoped for decades earlier. It diversified. The city transformed itself from a small trading settlement into a global economic hub. Perhaps the most remarkable part of Dubai's story is the speed at which it happened. Many of the world's great cities evolved over centuries. Dubai achieved much of its transformation within a single lifetime. People who grew up surrounded by desert witnessed skyscrapers rise around them. Entire districts appeared where empty land once existed. The city became a symbol of what ambitious planning, investment, and vision can accomplish. Whether viewed as an engineering marvel, a business success story, or a glimpse into the future, Dubai remains one of the most extraordinary urban transformations in modern history. From pearl divers and fishing boats to super-tall skyscrapers and artificial islands, the journey of Dubai is a reminder that sometimes the most remarkable cities emerge from the most unlikely places. And perhaps nowhere demonstrates that better than a city built from sand,